Hello, my Tubies, my Teletubbies. It's Sheila True Love, and we are being joined here today with Dee Dee and Honeybee Cool. And today's topic for discussion is relationships and marriage in the 21st century. Is it worth it? This is part one, and let's begin.
You met my friend Sheila, right?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you're meeting me now, my darling. How are you?
Right. Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Hello, doll. You're cute too.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Have a good one. She had her cigarettes delivered. Yeah, girl. Oh, they deliver the cigarettes? Huh? They deliver your cigarettes? Yeah. Ooh. So what is everybody drinking? Well,
I don't have anything in the moment. I still like ginger ale once in a while, but
I'm having some wine with some fruit and stuff in it, cherries and grapes. Oh, God, I put ice in it. That looks so good. It is good. Yeah. Moscato. What is it, Moscato?
probably has.
Yeah. How much alcohol percentage is in Moscato?
Hardly none.
Hardly none. Like maybe 15%. Oh, hell no. That's the waste of my time. Yeah, no. That's a waste of my time, honey. I put on those calories and I can't. Does it give you a buzz?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. It does. Really?
That's why I like it, because it gives you a buzz and it doesn't get you drunk. I don't like stuff that gets you drunk.
Well, you're talking to the wrong girl here. I'm only joking.
I'm not saying I've never been drunk. Make me drunk.
That's it. Okay, ladies. So, Our first topic today. Yes. Is interracial dating for you outside your race? Let's start that off with Dee.
Okay. For me, no. For me, no. Reason being, I don't have nothing against like other nationalities. I like them, but I'm one that believe that sticking to my own culture is the best way to be. We're going through a lot with our black men, but I love our black men. And I prefer them over any other man. I always tell my sister, because she say, I'm going to get me a white boyfriend. I said, okay, well, get you a suitcase too. Because I said, when he's done with you, you know he ain't giving you his money. He'll cut you up, put you in a suitcase, and mail you out USA.
Now you see, I'm her sister. Oh, by the way, I didn't do introductions. This is Sheila B. True. I'm sorry, Sheila True Love. And this is Lady Di, my sister. Right. Okay, two of my sisters. Okay, one in friendship and one in blood. So that's why, Sheila, you heard her, right? That has been in my head for years. So now you see why I'm hesitant to date outside of my race, especially a Caucasian man, because my sister, who happens to be my older, wiser sister, put that in my head. Okay, well, so your mouth almost hit the floor when she said it. Whose mouth? Yours. That she prefers the black man, yeah, because that with the suitcase business. Oh well, yeah, I hear you. I hear you, girl. Yes. I hear you.
I mean, not trying to be funny, but some of them do it to their own. Come on. So what they gonna do to you?
Really?
Oh, there's been stories, honey.
I've heard the stories. At the same time, I think, if I had my choice, I would definitely pick a man of color. I would definitely go all the way out like that. But I'm not going to sit around and constantly be faithful to a bunch of men that are not faithful to us.
That I understand, because when you get older, your tolerance decreases, where you can't deal with you won't deal with a lot of nonsense. It's just like, you'd rather be by yourself, Yep. And if you have to step out and have fun, then you do that. But sometimes you don't want that commitment because they don't want to be committed.
No, they don't want to be committed.
They don't want to be committed.
They need to be committed, all right.
You know what?
Okay.
But I always figure that it's you need to date someone who's on your level. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more important to think about someone on your level, because sitting around here waiting on a black man, a decent black man. Well, who's this? Okay, I'm sorry. Waiting on a decent black man these days. Good luck with that. Like I said in the previous video, if you want a good man, where can you find him? Teresa, where did I tell you can find a good man?
You said in the graveyard.
In the cemetery.
That's sad.
Yeah, a bunch of good men there, but they can't perform acts of service.
That's her love language. Yeah, but I prefer, I personally, my preference is it would be a black man, okay? But the second to that, it's a Hispanic man. And then I don't have a problem with Italian men and Greek men because I've dated them.
See, I just think they don't really like us, that we're sort of like a novelty or something, an Italian man or Greek man or Arab, whatever, Chinese. Right. I don't really think that they're into us that way. So, he could have his own kind. Why come to me? That's how I'd be feeling. Or what is he going to do? An Hispanic man, that's okay. As long as when we meet the family, they consider the fact that I'm there and I don't speak Spanish. If they're rude, like a lot of times they can be, and talk, in a different language, and, I only catch bits and pieces of it, not cool. Not cool. I don't want to be involved in anything like that. It doesn't feel good. Okay. So if they're respectful, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that because I find Spanish men to be very attractive. A lot of them. They're very attractive, very sexy. Even their music you don't understand is sexy. But my issue too is that I don't speak their language. So when things are good, they explain everything to you. But when it gets bad, they start speaking their language and they toss you to the wolves. You know what I mean? And then you're on your own. You won't know which way is up. So if you don't know the language, for me, I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, they have the language app on your phone.
I know. I've been
translate. All you got to do is press that. It'll be recording without him knowing. And everything he said on the phone to mom and dad, you can set it without him knowing. You put it right here, and it's a recording, and they're none the wiser.
I've seen that. I didn't know it was an app because you can do that in any language. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. That I got to get that.
So then you just got to get back at him. After he done told all your business to your in-laws, you're like, hold up, you said translate?
Right. That's a good idea.
But so I might be open for that a little bit more at this point.
Oh, now that you can understand the translation.
Mm-hmm. Right. Any language, yeah. You won't be talking about me.
Right, and I won't know what's going on.
I refuse to be loyal to a group of men that's not loyal to us. They rather build up, they rather uplift, they rather encourage, they rather sit up here and glorify, especially Caucasian women, instead of their own. Why are you constantly helping the other team to win instead of making points for your own team? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
They're always sitting up there helping the other side win, and that's why Black people stay losing. We stay losing.
Absolutely. We don't help ourselves.
That's right. They're not. So why should
we loyalty? No loyalty whatsoever.
You're absolutely right on that one. You're absolutely right.
So I'm saying, Teresa, I sent you several videos of interracial.
I haven't watched one. I'm going to watch them now.
Honey, you're going to see they are loving us. Even Chinese, Asian men are chasing our behind now.
I know.
Honey, please.
I know.
Yeah, I've been seeing that too.
Okay, yes. Well, I'm going to go out today and I'm going to get me a new white man, okay?
Somebody on your level. Just look for someone who's on your level. And make sure that you have a spiritual connection and you'll be successful. That's why when you asked me before, is there any hope for finding love after 40? Yes, there is. As long as you find someone that you can spiritually connect to and they're on your level, you're well on your way.
Don't forget the suitcase.
Okay, whatever, man.
Okay. Next question. How young is too young to date?
What do you mean?
So how young can you go? If you're a woman of a whatever age you are, how many years back can you go? 10, 15, 20? What's your line?
Well, for me, I would say 40 would be a good age and up. Because my sons are in their 30s, so I wouldn't want to be with nobody my son's age. But
okay, I feel the same way.
If I could find somebody that's mentally on my level, age 40, that would be a good run, and he would have crazy stamina.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Miss True Love.
Well, Miss Honeybee Cool, Miss Lady T. I personally prefer to be the chick, as I told you in the previous video. I'm not too keen in terms of, my thing is I like them 60 and up at this point. I like them 60, right? Between 60 and 65. But that's for my partner. Now, if I want a boy toy, I like them before they hit 40. I just like them before they hit 40 because you don't have to worry about erectile dysfunction. You don't have to worry about premature ejaculation. You don't have to worry about, delayed ejaculation, all these issues. You know what I'm saying? Once they hit like 40 and 50 and all of this, they got to take pills. That's artificial erections. They have to use pumps or they got to get injections. There's issues. But, so like I'm saying, if I wanted a boy toy, the highest, I would definitely like somebody before they're 40. But that's a plaything.
Well, for me, it wouldn't be no plaything.
She said it ain't no plaything.
No, not for me. At 60, I wouldn't want because those same things, erectile dysfunction and, he got to crank his back before he get out of bed probably. I don't know. Just a lot of issues.
Yeah, man. They just falling apart. Like, get to a gym and work it out.
And if I got my issues too, but if I ain't that bad off, I don't want somebody off way worse than me.
That's it. I'll take me and under. Yeah.
What are you taking? What is your age limit?
Mine's would be between, I would say, 42 and to 58. No, I can probably do a 59 if he looks well. A lot of them don't look well. They tell you they 59 and they 69. I don't want that.
You wouldn't take nobody who's 60?
I might if he looks good.
If he looks
good. I would too.
It just sounds so old to me, even though I'm barking at that door. It just seems so old.
Well, I wouldn't know that, darling, since I hear you.
I hear you.
I don't know. Yeah, I would definitely go 60 and up because I like being the chick, and we know that men, we are taught, it's drummed in our head that men are visual.
Yeah, so, but women are visual too. I don't want somebody that ain't on my level in all senses of the way. Okay, yeah, I can stand to lose a few pounds. He can too. I can stand to tighten a muscle here or there or everywhere. He can too. So just like they're visual, I am too. But I keep my hair combed decent or whatever the case may be, or I keep it done up. He should too. And if he's bald, be bald. Grease your head.
But I honestly believe that women are more receptive of men aging with their flaws than men are.
Yeah.
Than men are.
No, and men are unforgiving.
They don't handle it well. They really don't, because they are more visual than we are. Where their eyes define everything for them.
That's it.
We look beyond the physical appearance. We do.
That's right.
Men don't. A lot of men don't.
No. Unforgiving.
Is true.
Yeah, but it's a well-known fact, like the Bible says, when it speaks of wisdom, it always puts it in a female form because women are wiser. We tend to be very wise. and less shallow and less superficial because we know what's important. We know
That's
what's
right.
important.
That's
Whereas
right.
these characters, the moment
No,
you're look,
all they need is a big butt and a smile, and they're happy. You know, and I'm like, really?
They ain't got to be able to cook, clean, none of that.
No, and that's how they get caught out there. Then they talk about she crazy, she don't do nothing. Well, you picked her. You
That's
picked that
right.
person that don't know how to do nothing because you picked her with your eyes. Okay,
That's right. That's right. Yep, you didn't go further.
Can't do nothing, but she got a big booty. Okay, come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just
that's
crazy.
how it is, baby. That's how it is, and it's ridiculous. And then they're ready to talk about how these women ain't no good. These women are this. These women are that. First of all, these men this day and age, they don't want good women.
No,
because
they don't.
They just want a woman.
If they wanted good women, porno would be a thing of the past. Strip joints would be gone. Prostitution wouldn't exist. That's over a trillion, almost $1 trillion industry.
Yes.
So if they want good women, why are they supporting those type of females? Why don't they sit up here and put money into women who are going to church, women who are good homemakers, women who are good wives? They're not going to invest in that, but they'll invest for you to sit up here and shake your behind, and you know what I'm saying?
And
say that you want good women because you don't. They don't.
No. They. You know what? They want a good woman. They want a good woman to be in the kitchen and cook and make a food and keep the house clean. But when they want to have fun and get dirty, they want the girl in the strip club. They want the prostitute. But they don't want that to be their woman. But they like to do all those things that are done in those places.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then they wind up going for those type of women because that's where they're happy. Making it clap, making it back. How low can you go? And it becomes the norm.
Aren't the wives supposed to be the whore in the bedroom? I'm the prostitute in the bedroom, sweetheart. I can make it clap.
But he can't get to that. He can't get to that because the hoops he got to go through to get you. Okay? You're a decent woman. You ain't going to make it clap on the first night. He like, dog, I got to wait. I bought you dinner. Cost me $112. Okay? All right.
I hear you, girl.
He ain't got to do all of that for the bottom feeders. He ain't got to do all of that.
Yeah, nowadays they sure don't. Nowadays they sure don't.
No, it's a free ride right now.
You got to think about the women too. What these women are out here? Let's think about the women who are putting up with a man cheats on. Well, first of all, the first time a man puts his hand on you should be the last time. That's domestic violence.
Yeah, he should have no fingers.
The first time he cheats on you, that should be the last time. Unless, of course, you want to go into counseling one time, give him a chance. We're going to counseling, resolve this. But I don't give second chances. But I know a lot of women who, they got the medical insurance in his name. They have financial situations where they have to hang on.
Understandable.
Exactly. They got kids. I guess they're afraid to be independent. And you know what I'm saying? I get it. At the same time, people only change when they get tired of the consequences.
Absolutely.
If there are no consequences, why should he change? I sit up here and make a baby with somebody else, and I'm still home with you. You're still cooking for me. You're still cleaning. You're still laying up with me. You're still sucking me off. Why the hell should I change? Why?
That's right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women afraid to be alone. They take anything. Yeah. They will justify it in their heads. They will say, well, but he loves me and he don't really care about her or whatever, or she came after him or whatever the case may be. They will justify it just so they're not dealing with whatever they have to deal with alone. Better to have a piece of a man than have no man at all. I don't agree with that. I be by myself first. That's just me. I will cut my nose off to spite my face.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. If a man's gonna, constantly cheat on you, then you have to get your emotions intact in order for you to move on. But it is a process because when you love somebody, actually truly love somebody, and they cheat on you, it may hurt. You may not be intimate with him for a while, but a lot of times you don't just pick up and leave because you're emotionally attached to that person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you have to get your mental state together, your emotions intact for you to be able to make that move,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they talk about with R.C. Blake? He said that's called soul ties. When your soul is kind of tied to the person.
Absolutely.
It's like an addiction. It's like
Yeah.
a person trying to kick drugs. You
That's
go through
right.
that withdrawal, and
That's
it's painful and it
Yeah.
hurts. But my
Oh, yeah.
question is, why do women think, or why do they feel that just because you get rid of this dude, you have to be alone? Because being single don't mean being alone. You know, you have friends, you have family. Like if Dee Dee, something was to go down with you and your partner, or Teresa, your partner, friends, you have your sister, you have your family. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I agree
Exactly.
with
You're
you.
not alone.
I
And
agree
that's
with
what
you.
women fail to. They need to.
They don't focus on that. Their alone is that they are without a man, that they feel in a relationship. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, and see, yeah, I can't live like that. No way.
Me
No
neither.
way.
I can't live like that.
No way.
I
I'd rather be by myself than totally be abused and dogged out. You know,
Exactly.
Right. That's
I'd rather
right.
be by myself.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
You
you
know.
It's
think
just
about
not
it.
worth.
You think
It's not
about
worth
some
it.
women. They say, "Well, I've invested so many years. I've invested so much
I
time.
get that.
Why take another year? Why do you keep? You know what I'm saying? You already gave him your best years or your better years. Why do you
Yep.
want to keep? Now you're going to give him even another year and keep giving more years. You know, you're
Yeah.
getting older and older. And no, leave.
Times.
Leave while you still got your looks about you.
And some of them do it because it's a win for them. It's like, well, I've been married, I don't know. I guess they want to get to that point to where they say I can be married, 40 years and we're still together. Even though he done 30 or 5 of those years or 37 of those years, he done dogged you out and did whatever and you accepted it. And now that he's an old man and he needs somebody to take care of, oh, things are great with us. Of course they are. Great. He ain't doing what he used to do. Oh, he calmed down so much. He's such a better man now. Ain't nobody checking for him. Okay?
Right.
Come on, man. You done wasted all the time,
Yep.
And not saying there's something better out there, because we would all have better if that was the case. But at the same time, where's your self-respect? Where's your self-dignity? Where's your morals and values,
Yeah.
You let somebody else, you gave yours up so somebody else could fulfill their dreams. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, but like you said, I remember a female. She lived right next door to me, and she was a Cancer. A Cancer women are sweet, they're loving, they're kind, they're nurturing. They run a home. They run a home.
Didi is a Cancer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I am.
Cancers are sweethearts, but they're very sensitive. You got to be careful with cancers because they are very, very.
Don't I know it?
Sensitive. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
OMG. So you have to be careful with how you speak to them. You just have to be very gentle with cancers because they're sensitive, At the same time, they're very loving, very nurturing, all the above. Now, this woman was a Cancer, and she made me cry because she told me that she has no self-esteem.
Oh,
and I said, why? What happened with you? She said, all the men that she was with, or all the men that she have been involved with, they have torn her self-esteem down so badly until she got done. And when she was telling me that, I'm a Capricorn. I was pissed. I actually sat there and cried. I was like, what? How can you sit here and let this clown, his opinion, that's just an opinion. Mm-mm. You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't allow this character to tell you your worth. She felt like she's worth nothing unless she has a man. I'm not worth something unless he tells me I'm worth something. And when he tells me I'm worth something, then I'm worth something. You know what I mean? And that broke my heart. I sat there and cried right there with her. I hugged her, and guess what I did? What? I got her on dating sites. I got her on dating sites. She had a couple of dates coming over. And pick yourself up, girl. She went on the dates. She's a whole brand new woman now.
And that's good. That's excellent because I don't know why women would stay around anyway once a man begins to break you down and you feel like you're less than. Anytime a man want to rob you of your self-esteem, he doesn't mean you any good. It's like when you used to talk about not being a narcissist.
Narcissist, yeah.
Narcissist. Yeah. So those kind of men, you gotta run.
True, baby.
When you see them coming,
you gotta run. You gotta see the red flag when it's showing, when it's waving in your face, and not ignore it and run. Okay, most women say, "Oh, was that flag red? I never saw a red flag. I think it was a little burnt orange. You know, it was just a warning flag. Me, I see a red flag, I'm running.
I'm running. I'm out.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And you might get a piece of my mind on the way out too. Hell with that.
Oh, you'll definitely get a piece of mind.
Yeah. No
so
way.
that brings me to my next question. What are some of the things that are deal breakers for you? For me, I can't, I have smokers in my family, but I don't want to live with a smoker.